the heck was that all?
The patriarchy. Christian Cage.
I'd watch your back, pal. You're a marked man. How marked? Word is there's a $100,000 bounty on your head.
Mr. McMahon, it is absolutely inexcusable that someone would put a price on my champion's head. If he can't compete, Raw loses ratings and revenue.
A full investigation is underway, and I guarantee that we're going to figure out who put the price on your champion's head. In the meantime, I think it would be best for the champ to lay low for a few weeks until this settles down.
What? But that... What I was going to say is that sounds like a great idea, Mr. McMahon.
It's all about the game. Yes, sir, baby. We're heavyweight champion, baby. Master Horror. The most dominant force in the WWE.
Introducing the World Heavyweight Champion.
Darkness
The GOAT.
has arrived.
Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, welcoming you to Raw, live from Los Angeles, California.
I love this town, JR. I hope to get a chance to audition some young starlets later.
This match has all the makings of an instant classic.
Sure does. Whenever these two get together, sparks fly.
Okay, Hunter. Nah, Hunter, it won't be that easy. It won't be that easy, Hunter.
These guys by the time they're done.
Nope.
Rope break.
They call him the cerebral assassin because he's always one step ahead of you.
Queen suplex. That's reverse. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Yep. Gotcha.
You've got to wonder what's going through the minds of these competitors right now.
What a match! And it's not over yet!
Show me what you got, Hunter.
Rope break. 1, 2, 3. What an incredible performance.
Two can play the dirty game, Hunter.
I can't believe
Heel Horror is here.
Even the referee's getting a workout.
Gotcha. Go. Nope.
These superstars continue to size each other up.
Snap
It's
suplex.
not about winning or losing anymore. I think it's more personal than that.
Shiny wizard, baby. He got up too quick. Man, he got up too
This is
quick.
one for the books, King. What a match.
Let's tee up, baby.
Rope break.
No way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I ran into that.
There is no doubt that this capacity crowd
Gotcha.
is getting its money's worth tonight.
I gotta reverse that.
There's a lot of pride on the line here, and nobody wants to go
Snap
back to the
suplex.
locker room as the loser.
These guys are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't
Poison
get
me,
enough.
baby. Wrong move.
Rope break. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright. Alright, let's get rid of Hunter.
If the superstar shows even the slightest hint of weakness, he's lost the match.
You right? Nage. This should do the trick.
1, 2, 3. He beat him like a government mule. He's one of the most...
HBK. Oh my goodness. DX is back. There's only one answer, right? DX.
What the?
Whoa,
Those damn
never mind.
mercenaries are fighting over who gets the bounty. The champion isn't some imps.
Yeah, escape while you can.
He's a marked man, JR. I hate to say it, but maybe he is safer on Smackdown.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the newest member of the Smackdown roster, Raw's own heavyweight champion.
Master Horror, aka the Ghost of Horror.
I think you'll find out that we do things a little differently on Smackdown, and we're a little tougher than you're used to. For instance, here's something that your old GM didn't have the guts to say. If anyone on this show tries to claim any kind of bounty tonight, they'll be fined $150,000 and suspended for a month.
Man.
So go and get ready, champ, because
Hey,
tonight's main event is a non-title match between you and Rey Mysterio.
Oh.
Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio. heavyweight champion, the Ghost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge me, Smackdown. Acknowledge me.
Welcome to a sold-out Smackdown from San Antonio, Texas. Do we have an exciting show for you tonight?
Well, I can't wait for the action to begin. Just look at these fans.
I don't know if our fans at home know this, but these guys don't get along that well backstage.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Bo. I think we can see, what do you call repressed emotions all over here.
Big thumbs up for the referee. He's done a hell of a job.
I missed it. I missed that move.
He's just rubbing it in now.
Okay, right? Gotcha.
As long as they got something left in the tank, they'll keep on fighting.
I don't think it's possible to watch Rey Mysterio in action. It's going to be your seat by the end of the match.
Wizard.
I am so proud to be part of this company.
1, 2, 3. That was a decisive victory for a superstar who has a tremendous future.
Good fight, right? Heel horror is here.
The ratings of your main event match last week were off the charts, and I can think of only one way to outdo it. Tonight's main event is a non-title match between you and John Cena.
Whoa.
And by the way, I am granting you the honor of representing SmackDown in a very special Survivor Series match this Sunday. After all, you can't defend your title on your own show. And if you're not in the pay-per-view, you won't get paid. Just sign on the dotted line.
Whoa. I don't get a choice?
Thanks, champ. Good luck out there tonight.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Yes, sir, Cena. You have now entered the world of horror.
World Heavyweight Champion, the Ghost
of Horror.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another sold-out WWE event. I'm Michael Cole with Taz at ringside.
Man, you couldn't fit another fan in here with a crowbar. Tonight's gonna be wild.
These two superstars are just seconds away from locking up.
I've been waiting to see this match all night long, and I don't think these guys are gonna disappoint.
Rope break. John Cena's mouth gets him in trouble a lot, but the rest of his body is able to deal with any trouble that comes his way. An excellent match so far, and it's not over yet. Superstars are certainly giving it their all tonight.
Shining Wizard.
This isn't the last time we see the superstars face off.
I'm telling you, Cole, I don't want this match to end.
1, 2, 3.
Well, it has to end, my friend.
That match. I can't wait to see those two.
No chance. That's what you got. Up against them, seem too strong. Politicians by your souls for run songs. We'll find that place and
That was a hell of a match, champ, but now I've got something important to say. As you know, I've had my people trying to figure out who put the price on your head, and even I was shocked when they told me. You see, it was Kurt Angle. He figured if it wasn't safe for you, you'd have to leave Raw, which would hurt Raw by taking one of their champions away.
Wow.
I've since spoken to Eric Bischoff, champ, and you're hereby returned to Raw with a title match this Sunday at Survivor Series.
Yeah. Contract.
All right, I admit it. But Mr. McMahon, you're the last person who should criticize someone for being cutthroat. Would you have done any less to me before I came to work for you?
You know, you have a point there.
And it was worth it for this. A signed contract giving me the right to put that man right there in a match representing SmackDown this Sunday at Survivor Series.
You know, he's right. He's got the contract.
Raw's caught between a rock and a hard place.
Because this conflict requires a final resolution, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a 6-man Hell in a Cell match for the title.
Whoa. Whoa.
A cross-brand Hell in a Cell match this Sunday for the title.
And bragging rights. Don't forget that, Cole. SmackDown's going to show Raw what real superstars are made of.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Survivor Series live on pay-per-view. I'm good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and what a spectacle this co-promotion of Raw and SmackDown is going to be.
No doubt about it, JR. Raw and SmackDown superstars trying to survive Hell in a Cell match for the World Heavyweight title.
This ought to be one for the ages. It's not every day that the Raw superstars find themselves in the ring against a SmackDown superstar. You can literally feel the tension in the air. A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me just assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French.
I've seen many title matches in my day, but I can't remember looking forward to one more than this one. These fans can't get enough of Rey Mysterio.
Oh, wait.
I can't believe it. That should be a disqualification right there. Superstars continue to size each other up.
I don't think this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's more personal than that.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a true classic in the making.
I wonder how long these two superstars can keep it up.
Shining Wizard. Come on, baby. Come on. Brick count, real. Too easy. Too easy.
He did it. By God, he did it. He
By
survived.
God.
He retained the title. And he beat both Raw and SmackDown superstars to do it. What a match.
What a great victory for him, JR. And more importantly, what a great victory for Raw. This is a Survivor Series to remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are less than 4 weeks away from the Royal Rumble, a co-production of Raw and SmackDown. And I've decided this champion right here will defend his World Heavyweight title belt at the pay-per-view. Now, champ, I'm putting you in a non-title single match tonight to make sure that you're in shape for...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've got a problem with you calling that title his championship. Everyone knows he can't beat me one-on-one. I deserve a title shot for his belt at the Royal Rumble.
Listen, I run the show around here, not you. If you want a title shot, you'll have to earn it like every other guy in the locker room.
You know what, Bischoff? You're full of it. You can't get away with ignoring a superstar like me. You better remember that Raw isn't the only brand in town.
Raw isn't the only brand in town. What did he mean by that?
I don't know, JR, but it can't be any good.
This guy, again.
Making his way to ring. From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 263 pounds, Garrison Cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, the Ghost of Horror.
On behalf of all the Raw superstars, we welcome you to Monday Night Raw. And thank you, folks, for inviting us into your home.
You'll be glad you did, folks. This is going to be one of the biggest Raws of all time. Mark my words.
King, I have no doubt that these competitors are physically prepared for this match, but are they ready for it mentally?
I hope so, for their sakes. If someone doesn't have their hit in the match tonight, he just might
Yes,
lose.
sir.
These superstars continue to size each other up.
I don't think this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's more personal than that.
STF, baby. STF.
Garrison Cage is the total package. Size, speed, and intensity. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a true classic in the making.
I wonder how long these two superstars can keep it up.
Snap suplex.
The official certainly has his hands full in this matchup.
You might want to close your eyes, JR. I think this one's about to get ugly. These superstars are so unpredictable. This match could go on another 30 seconds or 30 minutes.
Shining Wizard.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment can these men withstand?
I never thought I'd get a chance to see these two superstars wrestle each other.
Samoan drop.
Blood, sweat, and tears
This should
have
do
been
it.
shed in that ring.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these guys no?
2, 3.
This match might be over, JR, but I'd be surprised if the decision doesn't cost.
Too easy. Too easy, Bischoff.
Yeah,
Who
I
you
said
talking
my
to,
piece
Kang?
tonight, but I could really use a hand next week. That's right, like we talked about before. Great. Thanks a lot, Kurt. I really appreciate it.
What the? Is he actually asking Kurt Angle for help?
That can't
You gonna
be
need
it,
it.
JR. There's got to be another explanation.
He gonna need it.
Well, if there is, King, I can't come up with it.
New intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm good old JR, Jim Ross, here with Jerry, the King Lawler. And what a kickoff we got tonight, King.
You got that right, JR. We're going to find out who the #1 contender will be for the World Heavyweight Championship at the Royal Rumble.
And that match is about to begin.
Let me
right
guess.
now.
Kang.
That's Eddie Guerrero. What the hell is Eddie Guerrero doing on Raw?
The referee never saw the low blow, JR. How could this have happened?
I got a better question for you, King. Why would a Smackdown superstar interfere in a Raw title hunt?
What was that all about, Angle? Why did one of your superstars just interfere in one of my matches?
Well, you see, Eric, you haven't done such a good job of keeping your superstars happy. And one of your unhappiest superstars is the man who just won the last match. Now, we both know that his contract is up right after WrestleMania, and he's your new #1 contender. So just imagine if he won the World Heavyweight Championship, retained it at WrestleMania, and then signed with me. My ratings would go through the roof when he showed up on my show and dropped your piece of trash title in the garbage where it belongs.
He thinks he's pretty smart, but he just made a dumb mistake by sending one of his top guys to mess with me. Eddie Guerrero must be on his way out of the building right about now. But he's on my show this week, so I'm putting him in a match right now, a hardcore match. Grab a referee and take him out.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world. Jim Ross here with Jerry, the King Lawler.
And tonight, JR, these thousands of fans here in the arena and the millions watching at home are going to see the greatest superstars in the world.
I realize we have a difference of opinion on this game, but I gotta say that I don't believe the outcome of this match is in doubt.
And I think we're in for an upset tonight, JR. Aren't you the one who's always saying that anything can happen in the WWE?
Alright, let's get this over with.
WWE superstar will do whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Better at it than most. Can you believe it, JR? I think he's gonna make him tap.
Come on, Eddie. I ain't done with you.
There's a lot of pride on the line here, and nobody wants to go back to the locker room as the loser.
These guys are
We should do it.
out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
2, 3. I've got to say, I'm surprised by the outcome of that match. Let that be a lesson to Kurt Angle. Don't mess with Raw.
I know a lot of you were upset with what happened during last week's #1 contender match. Well, I spoke with Mr. McMahon earlier today and asked him, in the interest of fairness, to get a little revenge on SmackDown right here tonight on Raw. As payback for last week's interference, Mr. McMahon has given me permission to put not one, but 2 SmackDown superstars in a match tonight. So I'm putting them in a tag team tables match against the superstar of my choice. And his partner, who will be none other than Raw's own World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, sir.
And as far as our backstabbing #1 contender, well, I've given him the night off. I don't want him getting anywhere near the champ until this Sunday at the Royal Rumble.
Raw's gonna get a little payback here tonight, JR. I can't wait.
Hey, champ. Since our general manager chose to partner you up with the Heartbreak Kid, I wanted to talk to you about something before our match tonight. You know I can't wait to put those SmackDown punks through tables. And I'm glad I've got the World Heavyweight Champion as my partner. But when all this is said and done, I want you to know that the Heartbreak Kid is coming for that title of yours. They're gonna do it the right way. Face to face, man to man.
Well, when that time comes, may the best man win. By God. JBL. Whoa.
Introducing the WWE Champion. From New York City, weighing in at 297 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield.
Long live Eddie Guerrero. One of the greatest to do it. Man, Shawn Michael tripped me out on this game. I'm not your boy, toy. I'm just a sexy boy. Yes, sir. Come for that belt, JBL. Triple crown, baby. Go.
Introducing the World Heavyweight Champion, the GOAT.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Raw, coming to you live from our nation's capital, Washington, D.C.
JR, do you think there's any chance we could convince Eric Bischoff to stay here after we leave? Like he'd fit right in with all these politicians.
King, I've honestly got to say that I never expected to see these superstars in the ring together.
Oh, come on, JR. You knew it was going to come down to this sooner or later.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that ring.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these guys no?
Real champ is here.
Few men in our business have reached the heights that Shawn Michaels had. Eddie Guerrero has overcome a lot of personal demons to earn his spot in the WWE.
Queen suplex. Wrong move.
Oh, man. There's the submission. This one's over, JR.
That'll send a message to Kurt Angle.
HBK.
The Royal
Get
Rumble
the
title match this
tables.
Sunday isn't just a match. It's going to be a war to settle the score between Raw and Smackdown.
The Royal Rumble is here. This is a live pay-per-view event and a joint promotion of Raw and Smackdown. And what an event it's going to be, folks. I'm good old JR Jim Ross, along with my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler.
This is going to be amazing, JR. 30 superstars in the ring, fighting it out to see who'll get a title opportunity before WrestleMania. And speaking of titles, we've got another great main event tonight.
That's right, King. I'm looking forward to tonight's World Heavyweight title match. There are rumors that if the #1 contender wins the title, he's going to jump to SmackDown and take the title with him.
Hey, all's fair in love and war, JR. And like it or not, Raw and SmackDown are at war. And I predict that Raw's gonna win.
Oh, would you look at that? Bringing in a SmackDown superstar to the ring with him.
I don't like this at all, JR. He's got no business here. Go back to SmackDown.
War ready. No interest gear. We came straight war ready.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me just assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
There's the bell, and this title match is underway. One.
No, it won't be that easy. It won't be that easy, King.
How do you fight a rough fight, King? He's got no weaknesses and no pity either.
Ah, wrong move.
Of these men is almost superhuman.
One of these guys builds momentum. This match is over.
Get him, Sean.
Look at him, taking the time to taunt his opponent.
Why are you steady getting these chairs, but don't get the opportunity?
I hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these guys no?
That's for Sean.
superstars can keep it up.
Ah, my bad, ref. My bad, ref. I was trying to get to that Eddie Guerrero. Why did I do that? Ref is down. Get up, ref.
How much punishment can these men withstand?
I never thought I'd get a chance to see these two superstars wrestle each other.
You're right. Nah, yeah. Sure. Gotcha. Oh my goodness.
The endurance of these men is almost superhuman.
One of these guys builds momentum. This match is over.
Get it one way or another. One way or another.
He's lost the match.
Take that, Eddie. Well done, champ. Uh-oh.
What an incredible match. What an incredible team.
Does Sean have something up his sleeve?
As the champ, and he came in.
I love it, JR. He had a lot of stuff going against him when he showed up tonight, but now he's going home with the title.
Okay, KO affiliates, that's gonna do it for today's episode. By God, that was a slobber knocker in JR voice. But anyway, appreciate the love and support y'all showing me. Like, comment, subscribe, baby. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. KO affiliates, we out. Peace, love. Y'all be easy.